Imagine a world where music and science intertwine, where melodies dance alongside chemical reactions. This is the world of Alexander Borodin, a man who lived a double life, a maestro of both the orchestra and the laboratory. Born in 1833 in St. Petersburg, Russia, Borodin's life was a testament to the boundless capacity of the human spirit. He wasn't just a composer, he was a chemist. He wasn't just a scientist, he was an artist. Borodin embodied the harmony between seemingly disparate fields, proving that passion knows no boundaries. His story is a symphony of dedication, talent, and an unwavering pursuit of knowledge. Borodin's life challenges our perceptions of what it means to be a polymath, a Renaissance man in the 19th century. He wasn't content with mastering just one discipline. He sought to unravel the mysteries of the universe through both music and science. His legacy serves as a beacon to those who dare to explore the uncharted territories of their own potential, reminding us that the greatest discoveries often lie at the intersection of seemingly unrelated paths. Step into the vibrant cultural landscape of 19th century Russia, a time of great artistic and intellectual ferment. The air crackled with the spirit of innovation, and amidst this electrifying atmosphere, Alexander Borodin found his footing. He wasn't just a witness to this cultural awakening, he was a driving force. Imagine opulent theatres echoing with the sounds of his compositions, his music capturing the soul of a nation yearning for expression. Picture bustling salons filled with intellectuals engaged in lively debates, their words fueled by the same passion that ignited Borodin's scientific pursuits. In his laboratory, surrounded by beakers and tubes, he meticulously conducted experiments, his mind ablaze with the desire to understand the building blocks of life. It was a time of immense change, and Borodin stood at the forefront, his dual passions mirroring the dynamic spirit of his era. How did one man navigate the demanding worlds of music and science? Borodin's life was a delicate balancing act, a testament to his exceptional time management and unwavering dedication. Imagine him spending his days immersed in the intricacies of chemical compounds, his nights echoing with the melodies swirling in his head. His was a life of constant transitions, seamlessly shifting from the meticulous world of the laboratory to the emotive realm of music. Yet, amidst the demands of his dual careers, Borodin never faltered. He poured his heart and soul into both pursuits, driven by an unquenchable thirst for knowledge and a burning desire to create. His story is a testament to the power of human will, proving that with enough passion and discipline we can achieve the seemingly impossible. Borodin's music wasn't just a pastime, it was an extension of his scientific mind. His compositions were infused with a unique blend of precision and emotion, reflecting the intricate beauty he observed in both the natural world and the laboratory. Just as he meticulously analyzed chemical reactions, he crafted his melodies with care, ensuring each note resonated with the next, creating a harmonious whole. Listen closely to his music and you might hear the rhythmic pulse of a beating heart, a subtle nod to his medical training. Feel the soaring crescendos that evoke the vastness of the Russian landscape, a testament to his deep connection to his homeland. Borodin's music wasn't just about pleasing the ear, it was about expressing the interconnectedness of all things, a concept he understood through his scientific lens. Alexander Porfiryevich. Borodin's story begins in 1833 in the heart of Imperial Russia. Born in St. Petersburg, he entered a world of grandeur and contradiction. Imagine the city's majestic palaces, a stark contrast to the poverty endured by many of its citizens. Young Alexander, however, lived a privileged life. He was the illegitimate son of a Georgian nobleman and a married woman. Despite the social stigma of his birth, Alexander received a comprehensive education. From a tender age, Alexander displayed exceptional musical talent. His innate ability to grasp complex melodies astonished his tutors. He effortlessly navigated the intricacies of the piano, his fingers dancing across the keys. Beyond his technical prowess, young Alexander possessed a rare gift for musical expression. His melodies weren't just a collection of notes. They were stories waiting to be told, emotions yearning to be shared. Alexander's childhood home reverberated with the sounds of music. His mother, a cultured woman with a deep appreciation for the arts, ensured her son received a thorough musical education. Imagine the elegant drawing room of their home filled with the warm glow of candlelight as Alexander practiced for hours on end. His tiny fingers, guided by his mother's gentle encouragement, transformed the piano into a vessel of emotions. As he grew older, his musical horizons expanded. He delved into the works of the great masters, each note fueling his passion. Mozart's playful melodies sparked his imagination, while Beethoven's dramatic symphonies ignited his soul. Music wasn't just a hobby for young Alexander. It was his sanctuary, a world where he could express himself freely. Little did he know this early immersion in music would shape his destiny in ways he could never have imagined. While music held Alexander captive, the world of science beckoned him with equal allure. Imagine the young boy, captivated by the wonders of nature, his curiosity piqued by the simplest of phenomena. A blooming flower, the intricate patterns of a spiderweb, the changing seasons. All ignited within him a thirst for knowledge, a desire to unravel the mysteries of the universe. This fascination with the natural world found a new outlet when he began his formal education. At the Medico-Surgical Academy in St. Petersburg, Alexander encountered a world far removed from the melodies that had filled his childhood. He delved into the complexities of anatomy, the intricacies of chemical reactions, the logic of mathematics. His professors, recognizing his sharp intellect and insatiable curiosity, nurtured his scientific talents. It was at the academy that Alexander's life took an unexpected turn. He crossed paths with another young man driven by a shared passion for music, Modest Mussorgsky. Imagine their first encounter, two souls drawn together by the universal language of music, their shared dreams echoing in the hallowed halls of the academy. Despite their demanding academic schedules, they found solace and inspiration in their shared love for music. Their friendship blossomed, fueled by late-night discussions about music, their voices filled with the excitement of discovery. They explored the works of their favorite composers, dissecting melodies, debating harmonies, and dreaming of creating music that would capture the spirit of their homeland. This friendship, forged in the crucible of their shared passion, would have a profound impact on Alexander's life, shaping his musical journey in ways he could never have foreseen. As Alexander delved deeper into his medical studies, a new challenge arose: how to reconcile his love for music with his burgeoning scientific career. The demands of his medical training were relentless, leaving little room for his musical pursuits. Yet music was not something he could simply abandon. It was an intrinsic part of his being, a force that resonated deep within his soul. The pressure to conform, to choose a single path, must have been immense. His professors, recognizing his scientific brilliance, encouraged him to focus on his medical career. Music, they argued, was a distraction, a frivolous pursuit that would hinder his scientific progress. Yet Alexander refused to be defined by a single passion. He was determined to find a way to balance his love for music with his commitment to science, to prove that the two were not mutually exclusive, but rather complementary forces that enriched his life. While juggling his medical studies and his passion for music, Borodin found himself drawn into a remarkable circle of young composers. Imagine a bustling St. Petersburg salon filled with the aroma of strong coffee and lively conversation. Here, amidst heated debates about art, politics, and the future of Russia, a group of young musicians found common ground: their shared desire to create a distinctly Russian sound. Among them were Mily Balakirev, Cesar Cui, Modest Mussorgsky, and Nikolai Rimsky-Korsakov, names that would later become synonymous with the movement known as the Mighty Handful or the Five. United by their rejection of Western European musical dominance, they sought inspiration in Russian folk music, its vibrant melodies and its raw, untamed spirit. This group of composers, brought together by fate and a shared artistic vision, would forever alter the course of Russian music. They were united not by formal training. Some, like Borodin, were self-taught, but by their unwavering belief in the power of music to express the soul of a nation. They met regularly, their gatherings a melting pot of ideas, critiques, and encouragement. Balakirev, the eldest and most assertive of the group, served as their mentor and guide. He recognized the unique talents of each member, encouraging them to push boundaries and explore new sonic landscapes. Tui, a military officer with a penchant for opera, brought a dramatic flair to their discussions. Mussorgsky, with his deeply emotional and unconventional style, added a touch of raw intensity. At the heart of the Mighty Handful's mission was a deep-seated patriotism. They believed that Russia, with its rich cultural heritage and unique musical traditions, deserved a place on the world's musical stage. They rejected the prevailing notion that Western European music was the pinnacle of artistic achievement, seeking instead to forge a new path, one that reflected the spirit of their homeland. Their music became a tapestry woven with threads of Russian folk melodies, their rhythms echoing ancient rituals and celebrations. They incorporated elements of traditional Russian Orthodox church music, its haunting harmonies and modal scales adding a sense of mystical grandeur to their compositions. Their goal was not to replicate these existing musical forms, but to use them as a springboard for their own creative explorations. Collaboration was the lifeblood of the Mighty Handful. They shared musical ideas freely, critiquing each other's work with brutal honesty and unwavering support. Imagine Borodin arriving at a gathering, his latest composition clutched nervously in his hand. He would present his work, his heart pounding as his comrades listened intently, their faces a mixture of concentration and anticipation. The ensuing discussions were passionate and animated, filled with disagreements, laughter, and moments of profound insight. They would dissect each melody, debate the merits of different harmonies, and suggest revisions with the shared goal of elevating the work to its highest potential. This collaborative spirit fostered an environment of mutual respect and artistic growth. Within this vibrant collective, Borodin's music stood out for its distinctive blend of lyricism and epic grandeur. His scientific mind, accustomed to precision and order, manifested in his meticulous attention to detail, his orchestrations shimmering with a crystalline clarity. Yet his music also possessed a warmth and emotional depth that betrayed his romantic heart. His melodies, often inspired by Russian folk tunes, soared with a melancholic beauty, their simple elegance masking a complex emotional depth. His harmonies, rich and colorful, evoked the vast landscapes of his homeland, its rolling steppes and snow-covered forests. He had a knack for capturing the essence of Russian character in his music, its blend of strength and vulnerability, its capacity for both wild exuberance and profound introspection. The Mighty Handful may have been a relatively short-lived movement, but its impact on Russian music was seismic. They succeeded in breaking free from the shadow of Western European tradition, establishing a distinct national school of composition that resonated deeply with Russian audiences. Their music became a source of national pride, its melodies echoing through concert halls and opera houses across the country. Borodin, despite his dual career, and the fact that he never considered himself a professional composer, played a pivotal role in this musical revolution. His operas, symphonies, and chamber works continue to enchant audiences worldwide, their enduring popularity a testament to the power of his music to transcend time and cultural boundaries. He proved that true artistry knows no boundaries, that a scientist could also be a poet of sound, and that the language of music could speak volumes about the soul of a nation. Among Borodin's most celebrated works is the opera Prince Igor, a grand epic steeped in Russian history and folklore. Imagine a stage bathed in warm light, the curtain rising to reveal a scene of ancient Russia, its characters brought to life through Borodin's evocative music. The opera tells the story of Prince Igor Sviatoslavich, a historical figure from 12th century Russia, and his campaign against the invading nomadic Polovtsians. Borodin, ever the scholar, immersed himself in historical accounts and epic poems, seeking to capture the spirit of the era in his music. He meticulously researched ancient Russian musical traditions, incorporating authentic melodies and rhythms into his score. His aim was not to create a dry historical retelling, but to breathe life into the past, to make the characters and their struggles resonate with audiences across the centuries. Prince Igor is notable for its vivid portrayal of the Polovtsian people, their exotic culture, and their tumultuous relationship with the Russians. Borodin was fascinated by the East, its music, its art, and its philosophical traditions. He had studied the works of Orientalist composers and was drawn to the unique scales, rhythms, and instrumentation found in their music. In Prince Igor, Borodin masterfully evokes the sounds of the East, transporting his audience to the heart of the Polovtsian camp. He uses shimmering strings and haunting woodwind melodies to create an atmosphere of exotic mystery. Percussion instruments, rarely used in Western classical music at the time, add a primal, driving energy, reflecting the nomadic lifestyle of the Polovtsians. Perhaps the most famous sequence in Prince Igor is the series of Polovtsian Dances, a dazzling display of musical and choreographic virtuosity. Imagine a moonlit desert scene, the stage filled with whirling dancers clad in vibrant silks and intricate headdresses. The music, a whirlwind of intoxicating melodies and pulsating rhythms, captures the raw energy and seductive beauty of Polovtsian culture. Borodin's genius lies in his ability to blend Eastern and Western musical elements seamlessly. The melodies, while infused with Oriental flavors, retain a distinctly Russian character. The harmonies, rich and colorful, evoke the vastness of the steppe, the endless horizon stretching out beneath a star-filled sky. The Polovtsian dances are a testament to Borodin's ability to transcend cultural boundaries, to create a musical language that speaks to the universal human experience. Tragically, Borodin never completed Prince Igor. His demanding dual career, coupled with his own self-critical nature, meant that he worked on the opera intermittently throughout his life. He left behind a vast collection of sketches, musical fragments, and partially orchestrated scenes, evidence of his grand vision for the work. After Borodin's death in 1887, his friends and fellow composers, Nikolai Rimsky-Korsakov and Alexander Glazunov, took on the daunting task of completing the opera. Drawing on their intimate knowledge of Borodin's style and their own compositional skills, they painstakingly pieced together the existing material, filling in the gaps and orchestrating the score. Prince Igor premiered in 1890, 3 years after Borodin's death, and was an instant success. The influence of Prince Igor extends far beyond the world of opera. The Polovtsian dances, in particular, have taken on a life of their own, adapted and reimagined countless times in various musical genres. They have been featured in films, television shows, and even video games, their infectious energy and exotic allure transcending cultural and generational boundaries. The enduring popularity of the Polovtsian dances speaks to the universality of Borodin's music, his ability to capture the raw energy and primal beauty of a distant culture, to blend Eastern and Western musical elements seamlessly, has resonated with audiences for over a century. The dances are a testament to the power of music to transcend time and cultural boundaries, to connect with listeners on a visceral, emotional level. While Prince Igor stands as Borodin's most celebrated work, his musical legacy extends far beyond the steppes of ancient Russia. He composed 2 other operas, Malada and Bogatirs, both of which showcase his talent for dramatic storytelling and his innovative use of Russian folk music. His symphonic works, including 2 symphonies and a symphonic poem entitled In the Steppes of Central Asia, further demonstrate his mastery of orchestration and his ability to evoke vivid landscapes and moods through music. Borodin's chamber music, often overlooked amidst his larger-scale works, reveals a more intimate side to his musical personality. His string quartets, piano trios and solo piano pieces are characterized by their lyrical beauty, their intricate counterpoint and their heartfelt emotional depth. These works offer a glimpse into the composer's inner world, his joys, his sorrows, and his profound connection to the human experience. Alexander Borodin's life and work continue to inspire and intrigue audiences today. He was a man of contradictions, a scientist who was also a poet, a rigorous academic who embraced the power of emotion in his art. His music, a unique blend of Russian soul and Western sophistication, transcends cultural boundaries, speaking to the heart of the human experience. His legacy is a testament to the boundless potential of the human spirit, a reminder that we are not defined by a single passion, but by the sum of our experiences, our knowledge, and our dreams. Borodin's music, like the man himself, is a testament to the enduring power of creativity, a force that can bridge cultures, transcend time, and touch the soul. While the world marveled at Borodin's musical genius, his scientific pursuits were no less extraordinary. He wasn't content to be a dabbler in the sciences. He approached chemistry with the same rigor and passion he brought to his compositions. Imagine him in his laboratory, a stark contrast to the grand concert halls where his music soared. Surrounded by beakers, Bunsen burners, and the pungent aroma of chemicals, he transformed into a different kind of artist. One who sculpted molecules instead of melodies. His scientific mind, honed by years of rigorous study at the Medico-Surgical Academy, thrived on the challenges of chemical research. He meticulously recorded his observations, his notebooks filled with detailed diagrams, equations, and reflections on his experiments. To him, science wasn't a separate entity from his artistic endeavors. It was another lens through which he sought to understand the world's intricate beauty and underlying order. Borodin's scientific work reflected the same precision and attention to detail evident in his musical compositions. Just as he meticulously crafted melodies and harmonies, he approached chemical reactions with a meticulous eye for balance and structure. He understood that the smallest details could have a profound impact on the outcome of an experiment, just as a single misplaced note could disrupt the harmony of a musical phrase. His colleagues recognized him as a skilled experimentalist, his work characterized by its meticulousness and accuracy. He possessed a rare gift for designing elegant experiments that cut to the heart of complex chemical problems. His research focused on organic chemistry, a field then in its infancy, exploring the properties and reactions of carbon-containing compounds. Borodin's scientific contributions were not merely incremental, but often groundbreaking. He made significant advancements in the field of aldehyde synthesis, developing new methods for creating these important organic compounds. Aldehydes, with their distinctive odors and reactive nature, were crucial building blocks for a wide range of substances, from perfumes and flavors to pharmaceuticals and plastics. One of his most notable achievements was the independent discovery of the aldol reaction in 1869, a process for forming carbon-carbon bonds that revolutionized organic synthesis. This reaction, also discovered independently by Charles Adolphe Wurtz, became a cornerstone of organic chemistry, enabling the creation of countless new compounds with applications in various fields. Aldehydes and Beyond. Borodin's fascination with aldehydes extended beyond their synthetic utility. He was intrigued by their diverse properties, their ability to transform from pungent liquids to fragrant vapors, their role in biological processes, and their potential for creating new materials. His research delved into the relationship between the structure of aldehyde molecules and their characteristic odors. laying the groundwork for future developments in the field of fragrance chemistry. Furthermore, Borodin's work on the aldol reaction had far-reaching implications for the burgeoning field of polymer chemistry. The ability to form carbon-carbon bonds efficiently and selectively paved the way for the synthesis of new polymers with tailored properties, leading to the development of new plastics, fibers, and synthetic materials that would shape the 20th century. A legacy in the lab. Despite the demands of his musical career, Borodin never abandoned his scientific pursuits. He continued to teach chemistry at the Medico-Surgical Academy throughout his life, inspiring a new generation of scientists with his passion for discovery and his dedication to rigorous research. He published numerous scientific papers, sharing his findings with the scientific community and contributing to the advancement of chemical knowledge. His colleagues recognized his contributions to chemistry, electing him to the prestigious Russian Academy of Sciences in 1886. This honor, bestowed upon him just a year before his untimely death, was a testament to his standing within the scientific community and his lasting impact on the field of chemistry. Alexander Borodin's life was a testament to the interconnectedness of seemingly disparate fields. He didn't simply inhabit two worlds, he built bridges between them, revealing the hidden harmonies that connected the precision of science with the emotive power of music. His scientific work informed his musical compositions, and his musicality infused his scientific endeavors with a sense of wonder and creativity. His legacy serves as a powerful reminder that the human mind is not confined to rigid categories, that creativity can flourish in unexpected places, and that the pursuit of knowledge, whether through art or science, is a noble and deeply rewarding endeavor. Borodin's life story continues to inspire generations of artists, scientists, and anyone who dares to embrace the multifaceted nature of human potential. Alexander Borodin's story is a testament to the harmonious coexistence of seemingly disparate passions. He wasn't simply a composer who dabbled in chemistry or a chemist who wrote music in his spare time. He was a master of both disciplines. His life a vibrant tapestry woven from the threads of scientific inquiry and artistic expression. Imagine a grand tapestry, its intricate patterns reflecting the complex interplay of melodies and molecules that defined Borodin's life. His legacy challenges us to reconsider the artificial boundaries we often erect between disciplines. Borodin's life reminds us that the human mind is capable of embracing a multitude of passions, of finding inspiration in unexpected places, and of forging connections between seemingly unrelated fields. He was a true polymath, a Renaissance man born out of time, who demonstrated that the pursuit of knowledge in all its forms is a noble and enriching endeavor. Over a century after his death, Borodin's music continues to resonate with audiences worldwide. His melodies, imbued with the spirit of his homeland, transport us to the vast steppes of Russia, their haunting beauty echoing the soul of a people. His operas, symphonies, and chamber works are performed in grand concert halls and intimate settings alike, their enduring appeal a testament to the universality of his musical language. But Borodin's legacy extends beyond the realm of classical music. His Polovtsian Dances, with their intoxicating blend of Eastern and Western musical elements, have transcended cultural boundaries, finding new life in films, television shows, and even video games. Their infectious energy and exotic allure continue to captivate audiences, proving that music at its core is a language that speaks to the heart, regardless of time or place. Alexander Borodin's story is a beacon of inspiration for anyone who dares to pursue their passions, no matter how unconventional or challenging they may seem. He reminds us that it is possible to excel in multiple fields, to find joy in the pursuit of knowledge and creativity, and to leave an indelible mark on the world through the power of our ideas. His life was a testament to the importance of embracing our multifaceted nature, of nurturing our curiosities, and of challenging the status quo. Borodin's legacy is a call to action, urging us to break free from the confines of convention, to explore the uncharted territories of our own potential, and to forge our own unique paths in the world.